Alright guys, so we're jumping right back into League for Dark Matter and Gamble. We're in round 2 this time. We got the Luca Goers going against the Guado Glories. Ronso Fangs are taking on the Albed Sykes, and we are going to be taking on the Kilika Beasts. So what we're doing here is we're doing things a little bit differently. Obviously you can see no one has techniques but our goalie. So what we're hoping to do here is we're hoping to force them to shoot more, and then that will allow our goalie to get a little bit more experience. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, we'll see. I might think about it, I might change it up a little bit. So I might try to use techniques I don't use ever and equip those to my players. I think that could be fun. So I think next video we might do something like that. We'll see. Now I just want to kind of shy away from, this is going to sound weird, but my strategy is too effective. When I sleep the opposing team, like, it's just forced the situation where we can't really level up our players because we knock out we can't level up our goalie because we knock out all of their players and then they can't do anything for the rest of the game, which is really good for winning games, but really bad for, you know, getting experience at hitting level 99. So we're gonna have to adjust that a little bit. I mean, we'll see what we need to do, but I'm thinking like I'm thinking a lot more of a conservative approach, you know, in terms of like the advantage we get. Like a subtle approach, I guess is probably the best way to state that. But something like we're definitely getting some advantage off those tech slots, but we're not quite eliminating all chance they have of taking action. Which again is a very good strategy. It's not a bad strategy. It definitely works, but it works a little bit too well in our situation. That was a little bit too loud. That's fine. So Mep with the ball, he's going to push mid here. We did score a goal, which is really nice because we've made it a little bit more difficult. So if we didn't score there and we went into the second half without a goal, that would have been really bad for us. It would have opened up the possibility of tying the game, or even worse, losing the game. Like, that wouldn't have been an unheard of possibility, depending on how things went down. But we're going to pass right to Zazie Guado again. It looks like they're not able to really stop us, or they're not trying to. And they're doing something, that's for sure. So we'll see what actions they take. I think it's weird because the last game was not necessarily close. The last game things happened. In this game it's been rough for the remainder of the other teams. It's been not a good time. Alright, well, we're gonna push up here. I mean, easy steal when Nav Guado's involved. We gotta sort of like play bad. Like we gotta stop for him. This is very unlikely to make it, but we're gonna try. Okay, I was gonna say we're really just hoping that someone doesn't get their hand on the ball. You know, we're hoping that either Duram or Ronso there doesn't touch it all. I think that was Ronso. And then they were hoping for a miracle there. That was very unlikely that was ever going to be successful. But I mean, they tried, right? They tried. You can't win if you don't play. We're going to pass to Gira. I'm just trying to set up Gira Guado for a goal here. I'm not super concerned about scoring, but it would be nice. And we've scored a lot with Zazie Guado already. We scored twice and none with Gira. So I want to kind of balance it out a little bit. I don't actually recall what the experience level is right now for both them because I know it fluctuates. Normally it's Gira Guado ahead and Zazie Guado kind of trailing behind, but that could have definitely flipped. Like, I'm not really sure. So obviously Mep in the midfield, he's encountering, the thing is he's always got to contend with Nav Guado's block, and that's always a bad time. So we're going to go into the second half 3-0. This is a pretty good game for us. A little bit of experience for them, a little bit more for us. Not really stuff that matters though, because we got a lot of experience for Guado, and that's obviously doesn't translate well. And Guado has maxed out all the experience he can get and is max level. So there's not much to add there. And I was just checking there, seeing if Guado had high risk at all. I forget. I don't think any of the Guados start with high risk. And I know I'm pretty sure I haven't given any of them high risk, like from winning a league or a tournament. Like that hasn't been a prize I've gotten. So I'm nearly positive we're high riskless at this point. We barely get the pass off, but we do get the pass off. We are going to encounter up here Argaronso, and they have high risk on their player. Ooh, that's a bad idea. So this is a guaranteed goal. High risk on a goalie, no way to stop it. Keepa is going to be scored on, and it's going to be 4-0. So there's a chance Gira steals it. He doesn't, but there was a chance. It was a very small chance that went well for him. Gonna go for the Wither Pass. It's really unlikely. It's just gotta be one of those things where Guado doesn't touch it, because he's got an insane amount of block. And you know the funny thing about this is, with the next journey, the Kilka Beast, I don't think that's gonna get better. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be harsh. And it's going to be really, really difficult for the opposing teams to take any actions. I mean, we'll see, but it's going to be rough. Oh, we don't score. I mean, we're already 4 points up, so it's not like I'm like, oh no, we don't score. It's more like, oh, interesting. Nap tackle. This could knock us out. It doesn't. Guado just too enduring. Able to survive the tackle. That block did not go how I hoped it would. And Keepa is able to stop it. So long pass to, well, short pass to Blappa. I don't know how much that's going to affect anything here. The thing is, and I've brought it up a million times, is the only real way that the teams score on us is when they do long passes to the forward. And the reason behind that is we're so quick that the fact that they have to navigate all the way to our front line is just, it's kind of suicide. Like because they can never close that distance, not without us encountering them. And who's in the midfield, in the middle of everything, and you know, kind of close to everyone? It's Guado. And Guado is the best player. So the fact that you have the best player just within an arm's reach all the time, it's just really difficult to get through. They're being fairly successful here, but now they're passing back to Mep, and Guado's like staring him down. Like it's such a bad move that it's ridiculous. Honestly, it's a little bit silly. But I mean, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna pass it. This is clearly a hopeful pass. I probably would have done better to have them tackle through and then pass over the last person. But I was just kind of all the eggs in one basket plan right there. So gonna go for the pass here. I don't know. Man, this is so silly. Like the AI is just really, really not making smart moves. Ran with the shot. Come on, guys. Come on. This is not a good idea. You know, there's like a certain point where you're playing the game and you just feel bad. You're just like, I guess this is how it's going. Guess they're not going to be doing too much to stop us. We could score here if nothing triggers. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're going to 5-0. This is. Oh, let's not even talk about this game. This is rough. I mean, this is a decimation. Decimation. So a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. I don't think we got too much. Not really. Really, like I said, the main focus is Noi Guado. He's just so far behind that we want to help him keep up. It looks like Wedge's contract with the Luka Goers has expired. He's going to be re-signing for about 6 games. Colgan's contract with the Guado Glories expired. She's going to be re-signing for about 2 games. All in all, not too bad. Rin's contract with the Ronso Fangs re-signing for 10 games. Alright. So we have the Luka Goers taking out the Guado Glories. Ronso Fangs are taking out the Albed Sykes pretty convincingly. Don't ask how they had such rapid goals so quickly. Bixen and Abuse at the 4:30 and then the 4:46. That seems really quick to get the ball back and score. And then yeah. Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and when you come back we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.